Gotcha. Welcome back to another Bit Legends video. Today, we're doing it. We are clicking on that horrible button, that terrible, terrible part of your user interface, that horrible piece of your screen, the Gashapon. But before we do that, check out my pad, check out my cosmetic. I look amazing, and you know it. Deal with it. All right, so Gashapon. So fun fact, Gashapon is an onomatopoeia, which is a very fancy way of saying a word that mimics the sound it supposedly represents, or something like that. And I believe it's a Japanese term. It's supposed to resemble the sound of like a gumball machine. They use those vending machine thingy things for a lot of stuff, more than just, candy and whatnot. And so you put the money in, crank the coin, whatever, and it makes this little Gashapon kind of sound, and then your toy comes out and whatnot, and no one cares. All right, let's move on. So this is the Iron War Queen. If you paid attention, when you load into the game, she is the girl on one of the Bit Legend title pages. So we've got our first official waifu in the Bit Legend world. Take a look at that. She got a gun on one hand and a sword on the other. That's how I like my women. There you go. I will say, before we jump right into this, I'm willing to bet that a future gacha exclusive monster is probably the same chick with 100% extra chest. That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, this game might just get super waifu. So heads up for that. Also, most of you guys don't know, if you click on the icons of the skill, you can actually see the attacks. And I gotta say, this waifu craziness, it looks good. I'm not really into waifus that much, but I'll make an exception for this one. Now, what the hell am I doing here? So I have these free vouchers. You can see there's one over there. You see 13 and you see 15. I have been hanging on to these things because if you see, it says new refresh in blah, 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 2 weeks. I was hoping for Gacha to reset and something cool to be up in there. And I think these pets are great. Although I don't really suggest people spend anything right now. I've never really pushed spending on anybody. Also, this game is in early access, so who the heck knows what's going to be in the future, game stability and things like that. But you're all adults watching this. I don't have anybody under 12. I think it's the Coppola. None of you minors are watching this video. I swear, to the best of my knowledge. So you're relative adults here. You should be able to do what you can do with your own stuff. But here we go. So double head. So which one's better here? Cloudy, 33% chance. That's very nice to attack weakest enemy while in action. That means every turn. So even if you use a heal skill or attack skill or whatever. Damage equal to 120 all the way to 190. Cold damage. So pay attention. That's cold damage. And then over here, this is much lower percentage. The last one was 33. This is 23. So you're going to see this a lot less, although it's going to hit two strongest enemies. I could see this one pairing very, very strongly with the full launch attack if the player has a lot of multi-hit skills. Well, I guess multi-hit skills wouldn't matter, but if the player's attacking a lot, this could significantly chunk down a boss because it's hitting strongest. But since it's attacking two enemies, the percentages are lower. So instead of 120 to 190 hitting the weakest, you've got this hitting the strongest. So either way, honestly, don't stress over pets so much. The proc chance is low. They're much less significant in a game like this than they are in other games. And I do think that the Horizon will have better pets constantly coming, and I should use different phrasing. Let's move on. All right. Down here to equipment. So like I said, the reset is every 2 weeks. It appears to me, I'm just assuming, I've only been playing for a week, that it's going to go DPS accessories, and then it's going to go tank accessories, and back and forth and back and forth. That's my assumption off a very small sample size. Nasty Metal, I think the name is cool, but I'm not excited about this. Damage reduction, block, absorb, it's not bad. But right now, since nobody has sets, you don't have your set piece equipped or anything like that, or it's not even in the game, you're missing so much damage reduction that right now, this is not what players are looking for. But because you want like 50% block or 55 block on a Libra, or 30% damage reduction or whatever, where you can get it, you want that big chunky damage reduction or damage mitigation to make things work out for you, and this is not doing it. And then wheelchair. I have wheelchair. I got wheelchair last time. It has been sufficient for me, but again, same thing with the other one. It's not consistent, and with the tanks you want consistency. That's why damage reduction is so popular all the time, because every single hit is going to be mitigated by 30% or 50% or 75%, however much you got, or however much we will get in the future. And this is just kind of all over the place. I mean, gets the job done, better than nothing. But anyways, yeah, my heart's broken. There's about 20 different equips that have been discovered. If you want to see them, you can check it out on the Discord page. But it looks like I'm gonna have to wait a month until we get another round of defensive accessories. So it hurts. But anyways, I want to show you guys the video. I've been saving up all these little freebies, and hopefully we'll continue to get freebies from rewards, playing the game, progression, all that kind of stuff. But anyways, here we go. Look at these attacks. So 45% crit. I think that's a low percentage on the critical. I think Pharaoh has 60%, so I hope they normalize these bonuses, especially if this is a gacha one. And this is only available in gacha, at least that's what it says right there. Closest enemy, random 2 enemies, that's a good amount of damage there. Add shield and hit points to target ally. So we've seen this skill on other guys. This is the first time I'm noticing it on a 1 SP skill, so this is great. She could be a great healer. Gun and sword, 2 SP attack power to closest enemy, and then 3 SP attack power to target enemy. Really, really big damage on that. Of course it should, because it's 3 SP, but it's also target skill, so skill's okay. I think she's actually gonna end up just doing a ton of healing and a nice little critical chance there, so exciting. And also, I think Alien Superman has a 2 SP heal and shield target skill, but other than that, I really haven't seen a lot of heal and shield, and we're not getting a lot of shielding, because like I said, the percentage on the pets giving you any sort of bonus, any sort of proc is a lot less, so anybody giving shield is quite nice. But don't get your heart set on this. Trying to devour and stable this guy up is going to be a horrible bait just to get people to throw money in the trash can, essentially. But hey, we're here. Let's do it. That moment. Here we go. I've got a 1% chance. You can read the details there. 1% chance to get that. And I could also get a different legendary, not just these guys. But so my chance to get this is essentially 0. But here we go. We're filming. 100% chance to get a monster with 10, epic with 10. I'll fucking go for it. Oh. That is my first and probably last time pulling from the gacha monsters. Just to be honest with that one. Yeah, that's what I expected. So learn. Whether this video goes great or goes horrible, I'm posting this damn thing, I tell you. And then here, 13 books. I don't know how I saved it up. I don't know how I had the willpower to save it up. But I was progressing so fast, it just kept my eyes off of the gacha button. And here we go. Voucher number 1. Holy shit. I told you guys that I got legendaries off my vouchers, and you guys were like, oh, hey, there's no way you did that. No, I'm serious. Look at that. 23% chance to launch attacks against the 2 strongest enemies while in operation. How is that different from 2-head? So 23% chance to launch attacks against the strongest 2 enemies while in operation, and the damage percentage. The damage percentage is a little bit different. So 86 to 155, and the damage type is different. It's electromagnetic. So that's a new cosmetic if I'm not going to use it. And then here, the percentage is the same. 2 strongest enemies while in action. That one has a higher damage percentage, and this one's photon. Why would this one be a lower percentage than that one? That was like 86 to 155. This is 77 to, I mean, yeah. All right, let us continue. Huh. See, I'm telling you, this is why I'm filming. When I film, I get better RNG. This is actually the cosmetic I believe I'm using right now. I'm enjoying him. Number 3. Definitely take a look at your epics. Don't throw them out. A lot of the epics are actually really, really usable, and you could probably use a really good epic over a really bad legendary. I don't know if there's any really bad legendaries. It's probably not the best way to say it like this. Like, look at that. Everybody likes bullhead. All right, chance to attack strongest enemy while in action, damage percentage. So this has a higher percentage, just slightly higher percentage, and the for proc, the damage is pretty much similar, but you're hitting one enemy instead of 2. I would actually prefer a higher percentage hitting one enemy on a legendary. I'd rather do big hits and just try to chunk out the boss with the full launch attack that you guys can see me use. Bum, bum, bum. I think we just got that one again. Look at the top. There are a couple more remaining. Speedo. Okay. Give me something special. Monkey Kang. Getting some cosmetics, not really complaining about it. And it's also good for me to show that you're not only limited to the legendaries that you see here. These are the most common legendaries. It's a 2% chance to get a legendary, and but out of the legendary pool, you've got a higher chance to get these. Like 25% chance higher. Look at that. That might actually be usable. If my pet is too big, I might go to him. So all right, that's enough of that. Let us go down here. So, like I said, I don't want these. What I want right now is Libra, and in the future, I probably want something else. But the DPS players have been really doing a lot of work, and I want to support them by being a tanky boy. So here we go, fellas. I've got like a 1 in 20 chance to get the legendary I want, but the chance to get a legendary is 2%. So 2% divided by 20 is 0%. Whatever, we're doing it. We got a legendary last one. Maybe that's all my RNG luck. Let's just click the button. Fire extinguisher, safety first, safety first. Fire extinguisher, we're safe enough. Let's go. Come on, OSHA. What is that? Camera? Like I need more of those in my life? Maybe that's the world telling me that I need to get a webcam set up. Parachute, safety first. I see it. We're thinking defensive. Rain cloud, that's pretty fitting for what's going on here. 9 remaining, 8 remaining. Heart is about to get ripped out of my chest. Antlers, not really fitting with my theme right now. Come on, balloon. Let this be a lesson out there to all you people thinking about the gotcha. Like, oh, I'll press the button. It'll get me what I want. I'm lucky. It'll happen. Nothing bad ever happens to the main character of the show. Well, just saying. I really can't complain, though, statistically wise, getting the legendary pet out of this. Video RNG, boys. Just imagine if it was Libra on the feature. Just imagine if it was Libra on the feature. And then I get the Libra, and then I put the Libra on, and then my block is 100%, and the people rejoice, and things are good. Is this better than what I'm wearing right now? It might be a little bit better. All those deflects that I'm getting are just nice. Hey, I can't complain. I got legendary. I should shut my face. 1 more to go. Press the button. Boom. Halo. So, you have a 2% chance to get a legendary. Out of all the legendaries, you have a 50% chance to get one of the features. And then for pets, it's 25%. I can't complain. I mean, those are freebie vouchers. And I got 2 legendaries. What am I complaining about, right? What am I complaining about? There you go. That's the gotcha system. Remember, this game is in early access. Anything can happen. I would not suggest you devote more resources than you want or than you can do safely or freely or whatever lees are. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Stay out of that button. But I gotta say, the game gives you a lot of free stuff. Like, I can just get free raids right now. Like, what? Just for being online, that's great. The game gets you a good amount of gems each day just from derping around. So I would say, be wise. Don't hurt yourself with the gotcha button. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make yourself mad. Don't troll yourself with the gotcha gangster. We're gonna start a meme that it's a gotcha gangster beating up kids and taking their lunch money, because don't let that happen. Don't let it happen. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.